Happy Friday, y'all. Let's pack our tackle bags for the weekend. If you've been watching my videos this week, you know I got a new spinning reel for my new finesse setup, and I haven't had much time this week to actually fish it, so this weekend's going to be all about finesse for me. If you haven't heard about this bait yet, I'm about to put you on. This is a Megabass Karashi, but it's designed to work right under the surface of the water. So you can get this thing to walk the dog on light twitches of your rod while you're reeling in to get this thing to go left and right, kind of hunting. You can cover a lot of water with this, which is great. You can get this bait to start popping out of the water like a fleeing bait fish. Bass, or even like crappie, will have a really aggressive reaction to this bait. And when it comes to the Karashi, if you don't have one, don't worry. It's not like you can't catch fish. But the thing with the Karashi is it's designed to do a very specific action, which is a walking the dog slash fleeing bait fish movement. But you can get that same movement with something like this. This is a nose rigged fluke. You can use a Zoom Super Fluke, but I do like the smaller one. And you can fish it just like the Karashi, working under the surface of the water. And this bait will kind of cut randomly and then hop out. So this is a great way to also get those kind of subsurface topwater bites. And sometimes, unfortunately, the topwater bite isn't there. But before I go to worms and soft plastics, I'm actually going to start with this. This is a Megabass Griffin. This is like a finesse, really small little crankbait, and it deflects off cover really well. I'm going to be trying to fish this around grass. And for my soft plastics this weekend, in the summer when it's hot, just a soft plastic worms can be sometimes your best option. I'm going to be fishing with the Magatail from Fish Magnet. So I'm going to be fishing it on something like this. This is a weighted wacky worm with a little ball weight there instead of the top. And I'm going to be working this kind of like a weightless Senko pretty much, just letting it fall. But also if the bass aren't eating it off the fall, when you have a weighted hook like this, what's really great is actually shaking your rod on the bottom, because you can get a lot of action out of worms just wiggling on the bottom. And now that we're in like the tail end of the bluegill spawn and there should be some bluegill babies kind of swimming around that bass are picking off, I'm going to fish something like this. This is a Depths Bull Flat. It's kind of covered in powder right now because I'm trying to try out that Nori's bite powder. But I'm going to take one of these and fish it on the back of a Talisman hook, which is just a big wacky hook with a barrel swivel and a weight on the bottom. So I can hook up this bait to the back of it and kind of work it off the bottom, swim it through just like a little baby bluegill that doesn't know what it's doing, and hopefully get some big bites. And this weekend, if you're looking to fish some new bodies of water, I do recommend checking out FishBrain. With FishBrain, what's really great is that you can check out the body of water that you're planning on visiting and kind of plan out your trips. Of course, you can see catches and kind of plan where you want to start fishing from. But also, if you're on FishBrain, look me up, hobbyist_fishing. I try to log all the catches that I can and show you the baits and where I caught them from. So hopefully, if you need some inspiration or some help on deciding what to throw, you can kind of look at my catches as well. So hopefully this weekend, you guys can go get on some big ones. So what are you waiting for? Get out there.